What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Good versus Bad Websites on Flippa. And today I'm going to be going through, once again, as part of the series, a quick diligence on the good websites that you could potentially find on Flippa, and then some of the ones that I would consider as an investor not very good. So real quick summary. The Exit conference was amazing. I got to speak on a panel there, a seller panel, with two other amazing sellers. It was a great turnout. It was in LA. Flew in there this past week. It was a lot of fun. If you guys get a chance, go check out the actual website that says it gives more information on the Exit, because I'm sure there's going to be more updates on the next event. And it was really exciting to see buyers and sellers coming together, talking. SEMrush was there, Payoneer was there, Xero was there, the accounting software. I talked to everybody. It was a lot of fun. It was a good group of people, and I enjoyed it a lot. So there will be more content coming out. I'm going to be uploading some, as well as linking to Flippa's content about it, so you guys can see my actual talk and what we talked about, some of the tricks that I've used on selling websites on Flippa. So that's a quick update on that. And then also, I did update the course materials. A lot of people were DMing me about my own course, and the link to that will be in the description below, so you guys can go and check that out. All the information is on there. The price actually went down. And if you use the coupon code INVEST101, I'm going to go ahead and throw some percentage off there. So go check that out. Link will be in the description below. A lot of people have been DMing me about that. Thanks so much for the support for all the students that have enrolled. You guys are awesome. And if you are new to the course, you can learn to buy and sell websites, just like what I'm about to show you how to do. And you can also get access to a private email where we're going to be bouncing around ideas with the group. And without further ado, let's jump into the Flippa research. After all of the updates and whatnot, there's been a lot going on. I've been really busy, and it's exciting to finally jump back into this series, because I know you guys have been enjoying it so far. So I want to go through, I definitely stay pretty far away. As you guys know, in the past, if you're new here, I stay away from e-commerce, primarily because the secret sauce there is, ads and media buying, and you're effectively a media business that's buying advertising 24/7 to drive users. And some of the older ones are, they may or may not be ranked on Google, but I try to stay away from them, because the second that you get it transferred over, you can run into certain issues. So with that said, we can go on to the content ads. And what you'll notice here is behind my head, editor's choice and sponsored listings. Sponsored listings is a new concept that's quite cool. They have done a good job with adding that, where they give people the ability to actually sponsor their listing on there and increase the amount of people that see it. So let's go ahead and give them a little bit of support here. Let's do the get net worth. It's like 2,500. All right, so it's looking like, I'm gonna put my head over here. Find the net worth, income, salary, wealth of celebrities. Looks like they have a bin for 50,000. The average net profit is 7,600. They only have, looks like, November to December of 2018 data there, which is pretty shady, given that we're coming into November of 2019. And yeah, it looks like 2 months of data on there, 100% organic traffic. Okay. Looks like, how are you obtaining, managing individuals' net worth? Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are contacting them about that. So interesting. I always like to look at where people are from, or where the sellers are from. Looks like they're from the United States, 8 years old, 50K. If it is actually making the 7,600 a month, what I like to do is 20x that on average. So you would be getting a bargain on that if it was the case. Now there are, what is Pagely? I guess I don't even know what Pagely classifies as. Maybe that's the theme. I'm not sure, but it looks like only 2 months of data is not enough. So you would want to reach out to this person and say, hey, can you give me enough data for the past 12 months and whatnot? And then it looks like here we have a new feature that was really cool. The CEO, Blake at Flippa, talked a little bit about this and showed some stats on views and watchers, because when you watch a listing, as you know, you get a chance to actually get updates via email on comments and whatnot. So really interesting here. They're definitely fishing for people to reach out to them. So I would say this is probably worth pinging them if these numbers are accurate and getting an updated P&L. So a quick hidden gem here is sometimes what you'll see is that there is a recommended, or there's always going to be a recommended section for buyers also like. And this is kind of where you can find magical listings, because it's going to show you similar ones. So let's click on one of these. Let's do coupon lawn. All right, this is a good one here. You can see it's under editor's choice, and it looks like the current bid is 10K and the buy it now is 80K. Site age is 5 years. And it's looking like net profit is 2,700. It's consistent with its traffic of 50K page views, 26,000 uniques. Financials look like it's trending a little downward, but nothing too extreme. So we're looking at 33 in December of 18 all the way to September 2019 equals 22. So it's dropped about $1,000 over the last 12 months. Which is not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad considering the traffic looks like it's slightly trending downward. And let's see what our organic is. Ooh, boy, look at that, 84%. That's what I like to see. Now this is a business here. This is a business. All right, so organic is 84%. Now I've talked about this in the past before when doing diligence on these. This is really cool because I don't look at anything as a potential unless it's 70% or above, maybe 60% if it's a really good niche with depth in the market there. But this is a really solid business here. And 84%, that is very low risk. And you can see the consistency when it comes to traffic. Trending upward isn't necessarily always good. Trending completely flat can be good for a business to acquire, because if it's flat, you're getting consistency in its traffic sources and you can manage to take that over. Even if a couple of the traffic sources fall off, if it's been consistent for a long time, you can potentially come back. It's just a little bit of an impact during the transitional period. You can figure out what's wrong and jump in there. If it's trending downward, you're trying to catch falling knives, it can turn out badly. So this is a very, very sustainable and substantial business, and that's why they priced the bin at 80K. And it looks really healthy here. And in terms of the multiple, they've clearly set this as they know what they're doing in terms of the price for the bin, because what they've done is they've taken more than a 20x monthly multiple. So 20 times 3,000 gross is going to bring you to 60K. And they're projecting that given it is sustainable, that's what you're paying a premium for. And also the buy it now is just for people that don't want to dive into too much diligence. I mean, they just want to like quick purchase. So can't put it past them. I like the idea that they are going to charge a premium for people that want to act quickly. And this is a substantial business. I would look into something like this because it's healthy, very, very healthy. You can see their margins are massive, and this is clearly multiple affiliate networks, which is very de-risked. When you have affiliate links in there, you would definitely make sure that the affiliate account was considered. The site was established and is designed to compete with sites such as Retail Me Not. That's a massive store. And yeah, very cool. I'm digging this. The owner also developed a browser extension, but it didn't get traction despite garnering some authority backlinks. Okay. So when you have affiliate and you have SEO built in there, you have a really winning mixture because you're diversified across. If ads aren't working out, affiliate links will be working out, and you have multiple revenue streams. So in the event that one quits, you still have something to get the return on that investment. So I really like this business. This classifies as a good one. Now let's find a bad one. All right, let's scroll through here. Some of these have been on here for a very long time. Now, let's go to this one here, freelancing profit, 45,000. So this is a business that I want to talk about in a very specific niche that I've seen a lot more of recently, and this is very contingent on an individual. So a lot of courses out there. I know a lot of you guys have, messaged me about making one, and I did make one, link in description, but this is very contingent on the person that is making the course. So when we look at this and we see these, moderate numbers here, 800 or 600, and they haven't had any traffic for looks like a year, this is a bad business to purchase because it is very much something that a person is directly connected to. So if they're selling the business, you would basically just have to restart because you have to have it connected to a personality and build trust with someone. And it looks like these are all very third tier, second and third tier areas where the page views were coming from. So this is, they're asking for $45,000 for this website. No traffic has, looks like some traffic has come in the last year, but they're banking on this. The first August of last year is where they're getting their averages for their traffic and page views. See, Flippa normally comes in and adjusts this, but this looks like it kind of flew below the radar here because this is just completely out of whack. They got 10 visits, 15 visits, 10 visits a month for looks like 10 months here. And, that's just tweaking the numbers there. That's just them playing around with the numbers, trying to get attention from buyers. And this is not something that you should touch. This is something that a person set up. They probably got some money immediately as a quick grab on the. You saw that month, it was like 100,000 people or 800,000 people or something like that. That was probably a bunch of paid ads that they ran or they bought a bunch of traffic to list on here. And it's just no traffic has been there since. So it's not getting anything from organic. All these third and second tier countries that are coming in, So this definitely classifies as bad and something not to go after here. This is a very dangerous. Yeah, you can see that it looks like they've been suspended. Which makes sense because they're clearly trying to game the system, and this is not something that would sell on the marketplace because people would get this and have to transfer everything over to themselves, rebrand when they could just do that from scratch for way less than $45,000. And that's it, guys. So I know you guys really like this series, and I would love to go through more of these, but that would very much be a long video, and I know you guys want to see the quick and dirty. So we showed you guys a good business, showed you guys a bad business, and actually showed two relatively good businesses. One needed to actually reach out and learn more. One was definitely high quality that I would have followed up on and seen why they were charging a premium and see if you haggle them down a little for more of like 15x, 20x, something like that. That makes sense. But that is it for this episode. I hope you guys like it. Show some support and show some love. Maybe like this video, subscribe if you guys are new here. And I'm going to be doing more of these because I've seen so much demand for this. And I'll keep you guys up to date on the Flippa content, and my partnership with them is going quite well, and more on that in the coming weeks. So have a great day, guys, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and I will see you on